Okay, here is the story. Went to an event last night here in Atlanta, Singers Room Live Atlanta. It was so great. P.S. They have these in New York, so if you're up there, you should definitely go. Great. And let me just say, I've heard of Teacher Moses. I've heard of her, but just hearing her perform live, it really will make you a believer. She shut it down. The whole event was lovely because everybody that was in the event could actually sing, and it was just great. Now, maybe I had so much fun because it was free, but it would have been free for me anyway, so that doesn't really count. But lovely, lovely event. Singers Room Live, singersroom.com. Go check it out. Now that I'm done with that shout out, my evening. My particular assignment really was just to pick up the music director and deliver him to the venue, and I just ultimately ended up being his chauffeur the whole day. He was a cool cat, and I ended up getting, free dinner. So, hey, I say it's a win-win situation. Basically, I ate for free all day. So, free is just my favorite price, but that's just not the point. The point is this. I have never in my entire 2 years I've been legally allowed to drink, and just 23 years in general, been, offered to buy something so much. Everybody was trying to buy me drinks. Like, I'm not really sure. I don't think, for one party, it was like, they just want to make sure I'm nice, they care me, blah, blah, blah. They like my brothers, you want something to drink, you want another drink, you want another drink? I'm like, no, I don't want another drink. And then my new friend that I made, you want something, you good? Let me get you something to drink. It's not going to cost me nothing. It's not going to cost me anything. Let me get you. Why? I don't drink. I get an amaretto sour or more sour than amaretto. Does that sound like I want another drink and I have to drive home? Even if I didn't have to drive home, even if I only had to drive up the street, because he was like, you don't have to drive home. I have a 2-bedroom. What does that have to do with me? I'm not finna stay with you. But even if we just set all of that aside and I didn't even have to drive, I'm not thirsty. To me, I drink out of necessity or out of, I could sure use amaretto. That would sure taste good right now. I don't just drink to just get drunk or be nice. That's not how I like to have fun. So, I don't understand why everybody keep asking me want something to drink. No, I don't. But this one cat was getting kind of upset. Like, no. I feel like you would get a drink if it was from somebody else, not me. And I'm like, are you jealous? Because it sounds like you're jealous. Like I said, because, okay, I had one drink last night. And it was from one of my brothers. I call him my brother's Singers Room. He was like, you want something to drink? And I was like, I get an amaretto. I don't really drink. I get an amaretto sour. He's like, you don't drink. He's like, what did you do in college? I was like, not drinking. I don't know. Studied. I got out in 4 years. Homework. I don't know what I did in college. I didn't drink. That's not how I have fun. But so, then he kind of walked away. And he's like, I didn't forget about you. I didn't forget to drink. I'm like, okay. I didn't ask for it. I don't really want to drink. So I'm sitting there chilling. Waitress comes over. Here, I was told to give this to you. And I was like, I was kind of like flattered because nobody's ever like sent a drink to me, because I don't know where the person was that told me they were going to get it for me. Somewhere. He probably was standing right behind me, but she really did came in. So if she didn't deliver it to me, I probably would have never asked him for the drink. I really was cool. I didn't really need a drink. But anyway, it was good, but that's not the point. So there's that. So he came over and was like, got your drink. I'm like, yeah. And I actually finished it, which is a big feat because I don't even really I don't drink. It's just like that. It's actually people in the world that genuinely say no, they don't want to drink and don't drink. So what I'm having confusion is, and maybe somebody could explain this to me, is what is the whole thing about buying the drink? Because this cat was adamant. He was just like, I just feel like if it was somebody else, you would buy a drink. Because he kept saying, you want a drink? You can go to the bar, get your drink, and I'll meet you at the bar, and let's go get a drink. And I'm like, I don't want a drink. I don't want a drink. And then maybe this was dumb on me. I was like, if you don't want to spend any more money on me, because it's the same person that got me, dinner. Granted, I drove him all around the city, but I'm going to get taken care of in that endeavor. But saying that, so he paid for me dinner. I'm like, I'm good. I don't even need nothing to drink. You fed me. That's way better. I prefer food any day of the week than alcoholic drink. But so I was like, if you tired of spending money on me, one of my brothers offered to give me a drink, so I'm good in that area. He was like, no problem. So I figured no problem. I was like, okay, that's cool, but I guess it means no, it's no problem. I want to get you a drink. So later, when I found him later, he was like, come on, get you something. I'm like, no, I'm good. No, stop being humble. Just stop all of that. It's not about money. Get you a drink. You want something to drink. That's why you came over here. I'm like, no, I really don't. That's not why I came over here. I'm not thirsty. He was getting upset. I was like, what did I do? I thought I was being nice. I welcome friends that go out of their way to save me money, even when I'm offering. On top of that, I really didn't want a drink. And so then when he said, I just feel like if it were for somebody else trying to buy you a drink, you would take it. And I'm just like, but I already had my one drink for the evening. So I didn't realize people were racing, scratching, trying to buy me a drink. I didn't realize it was a contest. I didn't realize that was really what was going on. So I'm just like, no. And really, if the one drink wasn't delivered to me, I probably would have never got it. Like, I don't need drinks to have a good time. I had so much fun at that show just because free probably is why I had the most fun. Scot-free. Like, it would have been free anyway because I was kind of helping out with the event. But even if I wasn't, I love free stuff. The way to my heart is it's free. I'll go to probably anything that's free. But, I mean, everything needs to be free, though. I need to be free parking, all of that. So, that's why. And then it was just like a really good idea. The performances, I love R&B music. So it's just like, oh, this is genius. It sounded good. It looked good. I had a pretty good seat to where I could see the stage. And it was just really, really nice. So, I was having fun. I would have had fun anyway. And I was in VIP. So, because I guess the thing is when you go out, because I don't go out. Let me tell you what I do. I'm a homebody, yes. I'm in the house, yes. I'll gladly be out if I'm working and getting paid. Yes, I prefer it that way. If I'm not getting paid to be out, not like, I'm making an appearance, pay me. Like, if I'm not actually working at said event, I would elect to stay in my house before I go. That's number one. Because I'm not paying money to get in anywhere. On a day when I'm feeling nice, $5. If I'm out of town and I'm on a trip, like a spring break, which I don't have spring break anymore because I'm not in school, but if it's one of them such cases, I'll come up off of 10. But you have to club me over the head and snatch it out of my purse before I pay more than $10 to enter into any building at all. Any club, I don't care who's in there, short of it being Jesus Christ. I don't think I'd have to pay $20 to see Jesus. No, I don't. I wouldn't. Holler at him at church. So that's just me. I'm not a club person. I don't need to be all out in the streets. I don't need to be VIP. Even if I did go and got in for free, but it's VIP, it's $20. What do I need to be VIP for? What is the difference? I was in VIP. I've been in VIP before. It's cool. I mean, if the objective is, with VIP comes like a drink, I'm good. Because at this rate, somebody's going to buy me a drink. Or if I really, really, really want a drink, like my objective was, I haven't been out in a while. I could use a drink this month. Then I would go, have enough money to get said drink and get it. It's not earth-shattering. I'm not opposed to buying my own drink. I would never ask somebody for a drink that I wouldn't first pay for myself. That's number one. But above all of that, what I like to do for fun, I don't mind going out. Like, not to the club, but just like hanging out, not being in the house. But I enjoy going to church. Bible studies tonight. I'm more amped to go to that than just, really anything. I just don't need to be out, and I definitely don't need to be drunk to have a good time. So that's just me. So he's just like, buy a drink, get a drink, get a drink. And I'm just like, dang, if you insist, I'm going to waste it. I'm going to waste it. It's a fair announcement. We can buy me a drink. I'll just be holding it. Because I'm not finna finish it. I'm not thirsty. I probably won't even touch it because I know I have to drive home. And I'm not trying to get off my game at all. One thing that's not going to happen is me run my car into anything. So, But I guess that's just how some people do. Industry folks, they like to party and all this other stuff. And I talked to some friends, and they was at this event, and they were going to go to another club. But I'm just like, that sounds, doesn't sound fun to me at all. I ended up leaving the one event at like 1. It didn't really end good till after midnight, which was supposed to end at 10. And even if it did end at 10, I was probably going to go home unless somebody was talking about eating. Talking about eating, we could do that. That I will venture out of my house and spend money on. That's the only thing. So, I don't know what the thing is with the drinks. Is it like, why? I've never really been in a situation, nor did I know it was like this. People are adamant to buy people drinks. And, I'm pretty nice looking, I'm cute or whatever, but I wouldn't just tout myself as a supermodel, so I wouldn't really just say that that's the reason. Even though, if so, thank you, Jesus. Okay, guess I'm blessed. But, no, thank you. I don't need anything to drink. I'm good. But I played this song because I just don't get it. And listen to the song. So did you hear that whole trajectory? Let's get drunk and forget what we did. I'm going to buy you a drink. Ooh, I'm going to take you home with me. Wrong. Wrong. I'm going to my house alone. Number 3. But he has money in the bank. Shorty, what you think about that? I think that's nice. But if it's not getting transferred over to my account, what difference does it make? And if I'm in the great Cadillac, and then we're in the bed like, so that's what you're taking me home for, so we can get to bed. So many things seem to be wrong with drink buying. I don't want no drink. I don't want no drink. If that's all, it's going to take all of that. No. A drink equals, you're going to take me home, you have money in the bank, I'm supposed to be impressed, they're supposed to lure me in the bed, and then we in the bed like, I just met you. So, I'm going to take my freebie from my brothers who are not trying to take me home or lure me anywhere, or, that I don't have to find them in a great Cadillac because I'm not riding home with them. Bronze Centric. And, just go on about my business. If I'm out somewhere and somebody sends a drink over, thank you, but I'm not going home with you. If I haven't known you for at least 3 consecutive years, well, not consecutive, but, I said it right. At least 3 years, because that's my favorite number. Maybe 2. Let's even say if I haven't even known you for a year. Let's say I've known you for a year. Outside of that, because if I know you for a year, we're good friends, and I would trust you to bring me home, or if I was too drunk to go home, I'd go to your house, and I know you're not going to try and attack me. So, we haven't known each other that long. I'll pass. Thank you, though. It was great. And the event was fun, but I'm just kind of like, this drinking thing, this is just not my scene. But tomorrow night is Bible study. Holla at me. That's where I'll be.